All right, we can go ahead and raise our hands for John Fulkerson. We'll start with Gustavo and then Rob Lewis.
Folky, what went through your mind, the picture of you sitting on the sideline, almost crying? What went through your mind as today, senior day, you guys got this win over Florida?
What was going through my mind was really just all the memories that I've had here, all the relationships that I've made, all the people I've got to meet. And I really can't put it into words because it's memories that I'll remember forever, and relationships that I'll remember forever. And really a big thanks to a lot of people, and my coaches, my teammates. I really can't really put into words what my time here at Tennessee has meant. But before I leave, I've got a lot of people to thank, to let them know how much of an impact that they've had on me, and that hopefully I can continue to keep that impact going for me to other people.
John, just do you feel like you guys can get some momentum and a boost from the way you played the second half? I mean, that's probably as good as you guys have looked in the last month. Can you carry that over?
Absolutely, and that's what we've been talking about. This last week that we've had off, we've had, I would say, our best practices of the year, and really, it really doesn't matter what's happened from this point before, because now is really the time when it counts. Now we have 2 tournaments that we have to go and play our best basketball. So I think that we really found ourselves and found our team and found our identity this last week. And I think we went out and showed it today.
Nicholas Hill, Mike Wilson, and Wes Rucker.
John, today you guys outscored Florida in the paint 44-28. Just how important and how proud are you of your team for being able to dominate in that department on your senior day, especially if you have as many of your points in that area?
I am extremely proud of our team, the way we fought today, the way we stayed together. And I didn't realize that was the statistic, but I guess that just goes to show where a lot of our points came from. And I think that we got to keep doing it.
John, can you just kind of run me through the emotions you felt kind of when you saw Urosh coming in to check in for you and you were checking out, and as you kind of hugged your teammates and came over to the bench, what was that moment like when you realized that and everything that followed?
That moment, I kind of realized that I was playing my last game in TBA and in front of Vol Nation, and it just made me really emotional because, and it was tears of joy because all of the times, all the memories, all the people, coaches that I've met and I've been with while on this court and in this program over the last 5 years. And I've just thought of all the times that all the success we had, how much I've grown as a person, both on the court and off the court. And like I said, it's memories and relationships that I'm going to have the rest of my life. And I'm very sad for it to be coming to an end, but I've had the best time of my life here, and I wouldn't trade for anything else, but we've still got a lot of work to do.
And you said the other day that you were undecided on if you're coming back or leaving. It sounds a lot like a guy who is leaving. Is that where you're at this point?
Like I said, I still haven't decided, but we went through senior day as if it was. And I mean, I really don't know if I can go through another senior day like that because it was so emotional and my feelings were so out there. But going through another senior day means I get to make a whole nother year of memories and relationships and be with my best friends and the coaches. So I would be down for that any day. But like I said, I'm still not sure yet.
Weston Grant.
Yeah, Fulky, I was going to ask what Mike just asked, so I'll ask something else, I guess. When you were, I think Rick said y'all had maybe 3 days off this week, maybe Sunday, Monday, and then again Thursday. How did you spend those 3 off days? Was it just kind of hunker down and get healthy, or what did you do for those days?
Well, honestly, one of the days I planned on, I didn't, but I planned on going to Pals, but I didn't. That was really in my plans. Honestly, I think it might have been 2 out of the 3 off days that I had planned on that, and I didn't get the job done. So I think we might be off tomorrow, so that might be in my plans. But I did a lot of things, like you said, got a lot of rest, got a lot of treatment, really got my body right, got my mind right. And I could say the same for all of my teammates, that we really use that time to get our bodies together and get our minds right, because we know that from here on out, it's going to be a physical fight from here till the end of the season.
John, the first half, the aggressive way you attacked offensively, can you keep channeling that, or was that you putting all the emotions of senior day into that performance? Do you think you can keep that going?
I would like to say I can keep it going, that I can keep being aggressive, and with all my teammates, with everybody on Floyd, that everybody can stay aggressive, because I feel like with 5 offensive weapons out there, then we're really hard to guard, and it just makes it so much better, and like I said, harder to guard when everybody's attacking, everybody's scoring. So I think I've got to carry the momentum as well as the rest of my team.
Wes Rucker, David Pascal, and Trey Wallace.
Yeah, Folky, you talked about how y'all kind of maybe found your identity this week. But early in the game, I think Florida was up by 14 points, maybe 31-17 or something like that. How many were there nerves at that point? I mean, was there kind of a here we go again vibe, or did you think y'all could fight your way back into it?
At no point did I think that there were nerves or we couldn't fight back, because like I said earlier, we've had the best practices that we've had this past week, and we really went at it. And I knew that Florida was going to make a run, and that we were going to respond. And I think that shows what we accomplished this week and how much of togetherness of a team we are. And so teams are going to make runs, and we just gotta make our run back. And so at no point did I have any doubt in my team.
John, about 4 minutes into the game, you set a really impressive screen. How much do you appreciate a screen like that compared to a good basket or a good rebound? And I was just curious, I know you were the bigger guy and didn't go to the floor, but do those hurt you at all? With a condition like that?
Right. I love to screen because it gets my teammates open. And well, honestly, to be honest with you, screening is selfish, because when I screen, if we were playing together and I screened your man and you came off, my man has to help on you. So then I'm going to be open. So really screening is selfish, and I like to do it. And so, but like I said, I think we're just clicking right now. And I think that's one thing that I can do better and I can do more of is screening, whether it's on the ball or off the ball, because it forces rotations and it forces help. But I love screening because usually it gets my teammates or myself a shot.
Hey, John, at one point early in the second half, y'all were on a 32-14 run dating back to the end of the first half. What clicked for you guys in that last 3.5 minutes in the first half where you held Florida scoreless? And then how did that transition into the second half coming out of the locker room?
I would really just have to put it back to practice and how much of a team we're playing like, and playing for each other and having each other's backs, that we know that if we all play together and all do our role at a high level, then we can be really good.
And just a follow-up to that real quick. Is this the type of performance that you guys have been searching for during the season? Something like this, what y'all put in the last 4 minutes of the first half all the way to the end of the game? Is this what you can lean on heading into this week in Nashville?
Absolutely. I think this has got to give us the utmost confidence and momentum going forward that we know if we play together, then we can be really good.
Wes Rucker and Mike Wilson.
Yeah. Hey, Folky, I'm not sure if you saw this, but I believe Florida's coach, Mike White, and Keontae Johnson both, joined people giving you a round of applause when you left the floor. Did you notice that? And what does that mean to you?
I did not notice that, probably because my eyes were filled with tears, but that really means a lot to me because that shows their respect for me, but also it's both ways that I respect Coach White and his basketball team and Keontae just as much as they respect me. And he has an unbelievable program. He has great players, and I think that's just the game of basketball that you have respect for the game and you also have respect for your opponents. And I didn't know that, but I definitely got to reach out to them and thank them because the respect is definitely mutual. And at the end of the day, we're playing this game against each other for 40 minutes, but after that, we're all cool. And like I said, it's just all about for the game of basketball, and that's all out of respect.
John, when you finished up post-game interviews, you kind of gathered some towels and ran up in the stands to give those away. Why were you aware of doing that in that moment, and what did that mean to you?
Usually after each game, I usually get a towel and give it to usually a younger fan, usually a kid that's screaming and hollering that's close. And this being potentially my last home game, I would have gotten 50 towels if I could, but really just showing my love and appreciation for the young fans and letting them know that I care about them and just trying to make somebody's day, just putting a smile on somebody's face.
All right, John, we'll close with this. What do you think of your sister's starting lineup intro for you today?
That really surprised me, and I've got myself together now, but I was talking to Bob and Bert earlier, and I couldn't even get my words out because it being my senior day and my sister's announcing me. My family really means a lot to me, and I have two younger sisters which introduced me today. And like I said, my family means the world to me, and to show their love for me and their willingness to do that, and them being here supporting me, I almost teared up walking out there and for the tip, but I love them so much, and it was a real surprise, and I really enjoyed it. Shout out to them; they're the best sisters I could ever ask for.
All right, thank you, John. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, once again, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I know I've already said it once, but you guys are always a joy to talk to, and hopefully, you all can say the same about me, and hopefully, I can pass the joking, funny, not serious answer torch on to somebody else that will never give you serious answers, and somebody that can make your job fun. So, thank you guys again.